Hey guys, it's Ellie. So I'm gonna be doing this thing called um what's it called challenge? Crap. It's called the strip down challenge. You're gonna see me do stuff like that a lot because I completely forgot what I was doing. So basically what it is I have to talk for 10 minutes and I can't stop, I can't edit it, and we're gonna start that now. So basically I am Ellie Moon. I live in Seattle. I'm a teenage girl. I'm in high school. I'm weird, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of crazy. I dance a lot just for fun. I sing in my room. One thing about me is that I have an autistic twin brother. That was always really hard for me. And we found out about that when I was about 3 years old. My brother had always, I had events where my brother would have bit me or stuff like that because he was violent, because he couldn't express his feelings. And eventually we found out that my brother had autism. And I didn't really understand that completely for a little while. But then I really got to understand it and love him anyways. And it's something that's made me more mature as a person. And it's made it so that I can be who I am and be strong and deal with a lot of crap in my life. In elementary school, I did get bullied. I've been bullied my whole life. I can't remember too far back, obviously, because I'm older now. But I do remember events in elementary school where people were just mean to me. I had pink hair. I was short. I was chubby. I mean, I was a little bit of a brat, but it's because I felt so like I needed to fit in. I never felt like I could be that different. But at the same time, I was very different. I wore different colored socks. If you guys have ever seen Punky Brewster, it's a show from when my mom was a kid. And I look like the main character, and I did even more when I was little, so I dressed like her. People called me Punky. That was one of my biggest nicknames. It still kind of is. So that's something about me. And then I got to middle school. I had my first kiss in middle school. I had a lot of friends that were leading me onto not the best path for me. And it did affect my later life, but not yet. And I was in the popular group. I was popular. I had friends. But I had those kind of friends where everyone just hated you and you thought you had friends. But at the same time, I'm not mean. I'm not a mean girl. I've never been a mean girl. I've never been a bully. But I did go through stages where I hung out with bullies. We were bullies. We were not nice. And I regret that a lot. But it ended up getting to a point where I got kicked out of the group and I didn't have any friends. Everyone kind of hated me. I was alone. I cried every day at lunch. And then 7th grade, I was happier again. I had some friends. People were very mean to me. I got bullied a lot. In 8th grade, I still got bullied. I was bullied through all of middle school. But once I got into 8th grade, I kind of figured out a little bit more of who I was. I kind of lost myself for a little bit. I did some stuff I'm not necessarily proud of. But at this point, I very much figured out who I am. And then I got to high school. I'm still in high school now. I went to a regular high school for a little while. And then I went through a lot of threats. I got a lot of threats about, beating me up, and I just got a lot of really bad threats when I was at my first high school. People didn't like me. They were mean to me. I just kind of sat alone. I have one best friend that I've had since before kindergarten. Her name's Rachel. You guys probably have seen her a lot with me. I don't know if I have her in any YouTube videos, but she's all over my Instagram. She's, my number one best friend. She's, honestly, without her, I don't know where I'd be, because I have gone through a lot, but she's always been right by my side. I don't think I've ever had a fight with her, ever. She's the only one that's been 100% to me that wasn't my family. My family, of course, has always been supportive of me. I do have a very good family relationship, aside from my brother being autistic. I don't go through some of the family stuff that most people do, and I'm very thankful for that. But that, too, has also caused a lot of bullying, because most of the people's problems nowadays revolve around family issues. And since I don't have family issues and my family is very supportive of me, my issues have always been bullying, having an autistic brother, which is something a lot of people don't understand. So that's something that I always got bullied for. But I figured out kind of who I was. I started writing a lot. I'm a very good writer. I like to write when I'm upset. I like to write when I'm happy. I like to write when I have a crush on a boy. I write all the time about everything because it kind of helps me escape, kind of helps me talk like myself and not be judged for it because it's my eyes seeing it. So that's something that I do a lot. I do that a lot. I do have a talent for writing. Motorcycles. Okay. I don't know how much I talked about this already, but I've been racing motocross forever. I love it. That's another thing I'm really good at. I'm good at that, writing. Those are kind of my main two things. I'm good with kids too. I'm a lifeguard. I'm a certified lifeguard. I teach swim lessons, and I teach aerobics for people with, what's it called? The stuff that makes your joints hurt and stuff. Older people. So I teach them water aerobics. So I do a lot of stuff revolving around water. My love for water has kind of connected to the fact that I have a beach house in New Jersey. So I go there. I've gone there every summer since I can remember being born. I don't remember being born, but like ever since I can remember, I've been at that beach house every summer. Not the same one. We got a new one that's a little nicer after my great-great-grandpa passed away. So when that happened, we got a new one. But I love the ocean. I had this lifeguard that was like my friend. I secretly had the biggest crush on him, but he was way too old for me because I was like 12 and he was like 25. But he was just being friendly, and I had the biggest crush on him. But it made me want to think about lifeguarding, and I always thought about the ocean. But since I'm only there for a month and a half out of every year, I now work at a pool in my town, so that's something I love. I have 3 dogs. I don't know if I already brought that up. I love animals. I do have a little bit of a fear of seagulls, which is something people laugh at me for, but I think they're disgusting. I got attacked by seagulls once. I hate them. Hate seagulls. I don't have a religion. I am very centered. I kind of consider myself Buddhist sometimes, and other times I just don't consider myself religious at all. I have weird beliefs, and I don't really talk about my beliefs because other people have very different beliefs than I do. And I grew up in a Jewish family, so I still celebrate Hanukkah, and then the other half of my family is Catholic, so we celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Easter, Passover, everything. And then there's me, and I just kind of meditate in my room. I want to be a teacher when I grow up. I love social media, but I know it's not going to be a complete career for me. I know that. I know I'm not going to be big. But I have some people that care about me, and I care about them. So that's why I do this. But I use it just to make people happy, because that's a start to what I want to do when I'm older. When I'm older, I just want to do something big that makes a lot of people around me happy, especially children, because I love kids. I love, love, love kids. I want to go to college. I want to be an English major. I want to be a teacher, or just something big that can help people. I just flicked a rubber band across my room. I don't like talking about myself, so like this is really difficult. I'm very positive. I'm very body positive usually. Sometimes I get very insecure about my body because I'm 4'11" and I'm not that curvy. I'm like a little troll. But it's who I am, and I embrace it. People think my height's cute, I guess. People pick me up a lot. Even though I weigh a good amount. So people think I'm going to be, they're like, ooh, you're like so short. And then they pick me up and they're like, you're not small. But it's who I am, and I try to embrace it. I try to be healthy. Especially because my family has struggled with that in the past, so I'm trying to be different. I used to play soccer. I'm pretty athletic. Other than motocross, I don't do any sports at the moment. I love music. I love music a lot. I listen to music pretty much 24/7. I like clothes. I shop a lot. I literally just did a clothing haul on YouNow. It's down there. And I love makeup. I just don't really put it on a lot, especially for this challenge because that's the whole point. So, but I just want to make people happy. That's the main thing about me, is I want to make other people happy. I want to help them go through everything in life because I've gone through a lot, yet I know my life is better than other people, and I think I can help those people. So that's something about me that I really, really want to share with the world, and I just want everyone to respect themselves, and I respect myself. That's something I care about. I love taking pictures. I love Instagram. I have 23 seconds left, so I don't really know what to start talking about right now. Pretty much just, I really love everyone that supports me, both at my family and then people across the world that watch me on YouNow. I love and support everyone that supports me and loves me. And our time is up, so I'm going to say goodbye. I love you guys. Follow my Instagram, Twitter, and everything else at It's Ellie Moon. I love you guys. I'm going to be posting this without editing it. Alright, bye.